My look at the Star Wars saga continues with Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. As pointed out before, I'm not looking at Phantom Menace again because of the fact they already covered it for CD release in 2012. Also, please let me know I might not say what you think of this review. If you don't want to watch Phantom, well then don't. As promised, this article in the description points out a way to watch movies that skips it. Goes in more detail, but generally it says the events of the film brought maybe once or twice in this one, and Revenge of the Sith. Could have quite mentioned this one, also guess one talking mention these films, so let's get started. Oberon Senator Amidala, former Queen Naboo, they are in Coruscant with Captain Typho and R2-D2. Just her ship is bombed, it turns out her Hammer's Corday is killed. Meanwhile, it turns out a separatist movement needs to threatening to break away from the Republic. Turns out Palpatine is determined not to let that happen. Mace Windu, played by Samuel Jackson, points out Arnold Jerry to prevent that, saying that peacekeepers, not soldiers. Yoda, played again by Frank Oz, says that Dark Side is trying to vision the future. He's going to point out the CGI model for Yoda is really top-notch, and based on the visual design, incorporating all sorts of little details in his model. This is the first video picture we found tying in each digital cameras. It's more of support, but it's really the first time I saw it. I was 10, what do you want from me? Padme, played by Natalie Portman, believes the Count Dooku may have been the one that tried to kill her. Katie Money puts this off, saying he's a political idealist, not a murderer. Forgive me for using a hackney analogy, but that's what I said about Hitler. Anyway, the Chancellor requests Jedi to protect her, and assigns Obi-Wan Kenobi, played by Ewan McGregor, to do so. So he's now Jedi Master with a quarter in his mullet and beard, training Anakin Skywalker, who's going to be Hayden Christensen. In spite of all the shots are taken to him, in his defense, he is trying what little is given. In the lower levels of Coruscant, Zamos confronts Jango, fed up by the next attempt to assassinate the Senator, gives survivor poisonous insects, and says there must be no more mistakes. As Gordon Record say himself to point out the Tales of Circus we know are gone. As Lisa having a battlefront to look forward to, that night Anakin is unsure what course to take, they realize just in time, having some danger. Cutscenes because have his lightsaber as Obi-Wan grabs his asteroid and leaps out the window. So, they stay into Disney and chase, of course, on Skitty-scape, Anakin misses Obi-Wan, and they show hovercraft, loses his lightsaber, Anakin, Obi-Wan retrieves it, as well as us in the sort of sports bar of sorts. Anyways, though those Coruscant have very oriental look and feel to them, Freddy is fighters heavily influenced by the Jigai Geki films Lucas' childhood. Obi-Wan and Anakin confront Wessel about that shoots where the toxic dark force could reveal what the true motives behind Padme's assassination attempt. Obi-Wan then says to investigate Anakin escorts Padme back to her home in Naboo. Speech has to leave in the middle of the key vote regarding Clone fight the Separatists, but please don't go home until the heat dies down. Palpatine's orphan Dexter Jetser. Obi-Wan manages to trace the dark to the planet Kamina, known for group of cloners. However, he's able to find the coordinates, Jedi archives, the librarian's question claiming if I understand this no records, it doesn't exist. So our archives like Wikipedia then. By that matter, Disney said when they decanonized EU, the language knew what they could do with theirs. In particular, Rebels are really good. With Yoda's help, however, Obi-Wan does manage to find his way to Kamino, where the Prime Minister Lama Su says they indeed have created a clone army. His words, 200,000 units are ready, with 1 million more on the way. At least have reserves. Nice and clear commentary and grid acceleration. This effect is very good, given how many times I copied Tamura Morrison, as well as CGI armor. It doubles only more the helmets and sometimes the boots. Lama's reveals that Jango Fett is the model for the clones, and shows that Boba, the astronaut causing the entire franchise, is his son. Really not a clone of him exactly. Meanwhile, Anakin and Padme hiding out in the lake country didn't keep a low profile. Dulong's romantic subplot is kind of weak, they are at least trying what they are given. Do ask what their likes and dislikes are, what their past were like, and why their relationship might not work. Even so, Anakin has persistent nightmares about his mother, which so much returns to Tatooine to find out what happened to her. Series of Watto, who sold her moisture farming while Mos Eisley. He arrives at moisture farm and he comes across Ether, playing the Emily Daniels, but younger was Oren Baru. I'm well aware of the irony of the 3PO having been on my van for the events New Hope. Oops. Anyway, after finding out that she was kidnapped by Tusken Raiders from Plague, because I must be spooled back to find her. Back on Kamino, after finding out about Jango's involvement, Book confronts the brain back to Coruscant questioning. He won't require to fight a landing platform, rolling blasters, lightsabers, grappling hooks, and even a Slave One. First of all, he managed to place a homing beacon on the ship, and I noticed it has to be a lot more showing lightsabers in this movie as with the other prequels. Understandable, Zero Dark is limited by technology at its time, as with the abilities of the actors. I'm going to whip it out and then I will from one of my collection. Not bad for weapon research, they keep out an old camouflage. Not making it up, guys, check it out sometime. Throughout the chase in the asteroid field, belongs to tracing of the events of Geonosis, which represents applying with the Commerce Guild, Citadel Unary, Banking Clan, none of the Count Dooku for Christopher Lee. Also playing with Christopher Lee recently passed off at age 93. From this film, he had man led to full life in diverse roles. He has become one of the Force, and he'll be sorely missed for one of this and many other reasons. Anakin does find his mother, but she dies in his arms. Outraged, he kills a tribe of Sand People in retaliation, taking first steps to the dark side of the Force. Check out the Trilogy is about Luke's journey to becoming Jedi Knight. It's very much about the fall of good man was Anakin's father become the evil Darth Vader. There's more opportunities for community Obi-Wan reveals that everything both Anakin and the other Jedi Dooku is behind everything. In the Dark Side's order to blame persona Darth Vader. Anakin Padme more entertainment now the rescue mission to clear the Chancellor must have reached the powers to approve the facial clone army. As here I must address the Bath of the Room, Jar Jar Binks. I'm well aware of the backlash against him, and I cannot deny there are many ways he was everyone was given Ewoks. Compare characters since my other is unfavorable to him, but as it may, this is a moment noticed by the backlash against him good use by having him be the veteran of the Clone Wars by extending the Galactic Civil War. On the table, he decides to go to Camino see the clone army. He's going to take what means to Jedi Legionnaires to confront Dooku and the others. Despite falling on the factory floor, Anakin apparently ultimately captured and taken to be executed for the news and committed to Apollo Lesser. The chained up beside Obi-Wan, the man of the dinner of the week, must test of appealing rhino, the accolade 6-legged man swords, makes a feeling that appetized by his jaws. And even some quick thinking allows everyone to gather their bonds and tame the beast, allows the Jedi to arrive a backup. We have extra lightsabers for Anakin and Obi-Wan. Isn't that something? So we get a massive duel between the numerous Jedi, the new Droid army, so my favorites include Kit Fisto and Shock T, serial duel about the dialogue, a man has a hell of a spectacle. Base One man is a part of quite a fight, as he kills Jango Fett and is too big to accept surrender. What does Darth Sidious look like? Does he look like a bitch? Does he look like a bitch? Yoda and the clones alive, and they must not let Dooku escape. It seems to a mass battle between the clones and droids. It's a great digital effects of slime mythology as by the franchise. Apparently the Geonosians helped conceive the Death Star, and Dooku helped hide the plans to it. When his Padme separated from them, Anakin and Obi-Wan faced Dooku and Hangar Bay and Magic Lightsaber Duel. This Dooku is Joey Duelist. Lightsaber Duel is one of the nicer parts of the movie, considering how much more common lightsabers are in general. Dooku injures Obi-Wan and Anakin to continue the fight, and instead, he gets a dual saber figure and what happened to it. Anyway, the lightsaber breaks got a duel that mirrors Anakin because a pirate can merely see an empire when they realize only lights come to lightsaber blades. We also learn how Anakin lost his arm. As here, it gets argued by highlighting the movie, let's do what Dooku just as Qui-Gon Dooku's apprentice, he was once Yoda's. Equally managed in terms of knowledge of Force. First, the fight gets really considering Yoda pull out his lightsaber. I really can't deny how much I love this scene from the perspective of a 10-year-old and 23-year-old. Alas, the outcome is doomed by canon. Dooku escapes. Yoda learns that the destiny of many Jedi, the true dark side has fallen. Begun, the Clone War has. So as scores of clone troopers head to battle and precursor the Empire's technology, weaponry, and vehicles, Anakin Padme's secret as robotic hand embraces is her real one. Thus ends Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. While I admit the film is not a classic, the original trilogy hardly is, a lot of my perception from the picture comes from my unique way of viewing as a saga as a kid. Some often is quite loved by many voice films all timeless. Consider they seem worse, even though whether the media's Plinkett series makes some of the strongest, most highest arguments against the prequels I've seen. Don't like this movie, I probably won't be recommending you otherwise, definitely recommend a series of Star Wars reviews. Though I'm informed, I honestly have not laughed at hard in a long time since I first saw them. And so, a love story element is kind of weak, and Christian's performance was whining his hands at some points. Works while the film really works. This major all-digital film, no expense great use of technology disposal, has many great exit scenes that environments help expand Star Wars saga. Best of all, I may not hate fandom of this film, as well as stuff I expand the myth, especially with how it shows what Jedi capable of when simply telling the point of use of Force. Certainly it didn't protect Jake Lloyd's tragic arrest. Just watch it at least once if you lost money haven't seen it yet. For Green 3 Side 4, Star Wars continues. Next time, Best of Prequel, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.